Alright, what's up you guys? Welcome to another SHARKNEWZ Xtra episode, as today we're going to be taking a look at one of my all-time favorite new modern era toy lines, and that's none other than SAVAGE Crucible by Harvinger Studios. Now, we have the website here right in front of me, and I do thankfully own quite a few of these figures, and I will say the detail, the articulation, the style, the design, just the aesthetics of all these figures is by far one of the best things I've seen in a modern action figure. We know there's all these other bigger brands out there, but when you have like a big giant company that's, you know, like $1 billion company that's creating these these figures, but you feel like you're not getting your money's worth, SAVAGE Crucible is one of those toy brands where it's like you're getting your money's worth. Everything, every single penny goes into its just the detail in the armor, the skin, the face sculpting, and just the coloring itself, and I don't know how else to explain, even the packaging, and just trust me, it's worth it. And on top of that, on the website of savagecrucible.com, there is the lore, which you can check it out here on the main official website. So it'll give you a backstory of the origins of the creations of this line and characters, I believe. And even if you buy the action figures, they do come with these cards, and even the packaging involves like their character bios. And one of the really cool things about this brand is that they dive really deep and they care so much about their figures that you'll see like a map included. So there's like this crazy mystical world building, and each specific wave kind of has like a different niche of characters from different terrains, which I think is really awesome. So I'm excited to see where SAVAGE Crucible or Harvinger Studios is going to expand their line into moving forward. But for now, we only have waves 1 and 2 out, which we'll dive into in this video. But for the next video, we will definitely check out waves 3 whenever that comes out, which will be by the end of the year probably. So let's go ahead and take a look at the website and waves 1 and 2, or maybe even some exclusives if they have it on their website. So let's go ahead and take a look at wave 1, which by far is probably the greatest wave that they've made, just because of the character designs and the photography, and just, yeah, there's so much to say about it. So let's quickly go over these. And there's like, I believe, a wave of 6 characters, and 7 if you want to count the exclusives. But first we have Como of the Isles, and holy moly, how do I explain this guy? He kind of reminds me of like a Leonardo from Ninja Turtles, like I mean, again, if you read the bio, you'll know exactly what this character is, but I'm going to kind of go based off of first impressions. It has like a Leonardo vibe to it, where it's like the fearless leader, the type of character where he kind of stands in the front, the type of leader who doesn't take no for an answer, who kind of like always puts himself first in the battlefield. And that's the kind of impression I'm getting from this particular character, because just look at that detail with the blues, and just the overall design with the I guess the nails, the claws, and just the detail of all like the shin guards and the armor pieces and the wrists, like everything, like it's sharp enough to the point where it actually hurts your fingers, which is really cool, because like I said, you're getting your money's worth, and the articulation is like superb on these figures. I honestly think it's like, again, more better than the like bigger companies that are creating action figures right now. I mean, look at this design. I mean, he kind of has like that nematode tadpole style, like, I don't want to say like frogish, but it has also like a dragon, lizard, iguana style facial expression, which is really cool. It does come with these really cool accessories as well. But the oranges, you can't tell from these photos, but it does contain a lot of gradients in there as well. So that's like one of the really cool parts about this particular figure. And I really love how he has like that look. Again, it kind of has like a Ninja Turtles look, but it's like you just don't want to mess with him. And look at that accessory, man. It just looks so badass. And the sword, man, like, it's, again, the in the photography and even in this video, unless you own this figure, you'll know how many multicolors there are, but the blues really do pop on this figure. It is beautiful. And again, just looking at that face, and photography is just absolutely beautiful on this one. And this is like many other various action figure brands of today's era. You can also strip down this figure to the bare minimum, and you can also mix and match and intertwine from other armor pieces as well, which is really, really cool. And one of the things I do like about Savage Crucible is that there's different colored weapons to kind of give you like different rankings, and there's different armor pieces and add-ons, and hopefully we'll get all to that in this video. But yeah, this guy just looks absolutely incredible. And there's the packaging with the bio, and the bio has more like a scroll to it, so it kind of gives you like that old ancient times, which is freaking badass. Really, really cool. And yeah, overall a fantastic figure. Like it's an A+, no doubt. And speaking of another A+, we have Nin Vilimir. This guy is a beast. He has like that dragon Godzilla, you know, aesthetic vibe to him, and the armor pieces of the shoulders are very sharp too. I've definitely hurt myself too here and there, but it's so damn worth it. I love the scales, the coloring on this one, the articulated jaw, all that just looks, it's so beautiful. I mean, look at all that armor, look at all like the spikes or like the blades on it. And even if you own these figures, you'll also see that it has a lot of wash and coloring on it, so it looks like the armor pieces have been through some wear and tear and some battle damage and some scratches and this and that. So it's not like 100% pure clean figure. Like it has some dings on it to make it look like these guys have been through some battles, which adds a lot of texture and storytelling to these guys. So that's what I really appreciate. And he has an articulated tail. That looks great. Look at those double blades right there. Fantastic. And then the face sculpt, holy shit, like this is such a beautiful design. Like again, it's like a dragon dinosaur-esque type facial expression, or like sculpting, I don't know how you want to call it, but it does coincide with the scales and the skin tones. Really cool. And then we have like additional armor pieces there as well, but which we'll get into in a little bit later. But here's more photography for this guy, and again, the armor pieces have different shades of hues of different colors too, so depending on the lighting you might get something else. But yeah, this looks absolutely incredible, and again, more attachments and add-ons, and you can strip them down to however you please. And then there's the packaging, and you can even see the map in the background that I explained earlier, so that's really cool. So yeah, that's Nin Vilimir, another A+ of a figure. Then we have the Imperial Sentry, which is a conclusive figure. Maybe, yeah, we'll get into it. That's fine. So the Imperial Sentry is a conclusive figure, and this one shares roughly the same mold as another figure, which we'll get into a little bit later. But this one looks absolutely incredible, and I just love the design of this one. You can see like the scales and the skins, like it's like the yellowish brown color tones, and then the armor pieces, and then it contrasts as well against the purples or pinkish on the colors, which designs really well. And then the two weapons that are placed on the back of the figure, which looks absolutely incredible. So I absolutely love it. And yeah, it looks great. But like I said before, it's very similar to another figure, so we'll get to that one. But I do hope to get this one someday in the future, but for now it's still a very fantastic looking figure. I mean, look at the swords and the weapons on these figures as well, because you can even see that it contains a lot of dings, and the edges are like kind of dull there because he's probably hit something more tougher and harder than the actual sword. So I like how when the weapons also have dings on them too. So yeah, and like I said before, each weapon also has like a different translucent colors with the reds and purples, blues, and greens. So that's really a great note, in the articulated tail as well. Yeah, look at that, fantastic armor pieces, the designing, the sculpting, all that looks just great. Has more of like that velociraptor dinosaur-esque design to him, with like the snake serpent armor pieces on the shoulders, and you can see like more up close of the pins and scratches on the figure too. Here's a better look at the coloring of the figure with the yellows and purples on the pinkish hues and some oranges there. man, fantastic, man, fantastic. And yeah, so you can see the stripped down armor and aesthetic of it, so really cool. There's the packaging with the scroll design, very cool. And yeah, so love it. I will get this figure one day. Then the figure I wanted to go before that one was actually the Royal Guard. So the Royal Guard is 100% a fantastic, fantastic figure, and it's a 10 out of 10 figure. I mean, I love the color schemes of like this greenish blue hues with the blacks, and then the design on the coloring on the head sculpt, and then the armor pieces of the golds, and then like the grays and blacks. And man, everything about it just screams out like a great, fantastic warrior. I don't know how else to tell you guys. Like, again, like I have this figure and it's a knockout. It is a beautifully designed figure. Yeah, and like, so just like the conclusive figure, it shares a lot of the similar aesthetics and designs and armor pieces, but the coloring is what makes it drastically different, which I really, really love about it. So yeah, then we got the really cool posing there, roughly same accessories and weapons, but again, so in this photo you can kind of see a lot of the scratches and dings on the blades, which looks really, really awesome. And yeah, so look at the eyes, which is really great. He's got the red eyes with like the yellow pupils with the blacks on the inside too, some scratches, and the serpent shoulder plates, really cool. Look at the shin, I mean the wrist gauntlets, and then you can see like how on the legs he has like the like the blacks with the lighter shades of blues right onto the thighs and or like the waist and stuff, so, or like the side of the legs, which looks really, really great. So there's him stripped down. So you can see more of the color schemes when you take down the armor pieces, but this is, I think, colored by Nikki Nicole Custom, so holy crap, you did a fantastic job. There's the packaging as well, freaking cool. Look at that, man. So yeah, so we've seen all these, but otherwise 10 out of 10 figure, man. I absolutely love it. It's a beautiful figure. And then we have like two other figures, which are called the Lemurian Slate and the Savage Lemurian. So I'll quickly just briefly go over these. These are like the stripped down versions of the figures, but you know, I guess you can consider these like the army builders of the brand in terms of look at the scales and the texturing, and then the torn cloth piece by the waist, and then the cool weapons and stuff, and it has more like a different color tones compared to the other characters. But here you can see it's more like a bluish, I mean, depending on the screen color, or if you own this, it has like the bluish greenish black tones to it, which is really awesome. So that's a good one. And the weapons, very minimal, but again, for an army builder type of character, it's fantastic. So packaging there, pretty dope. And this goes same with the Savage Lemurian, and I hope to get this one too one day, but looking at this one, he has more of the yellowish green textures on the skin, which is so beautiful. I just love how it all contrasts as well against each other, and you can see the even different weapons too, and the articulation of all these figures, and how you can place like the accessories of the ropes on the side of the pins as well. They get pegged onto the side of the figures, so we can see more of a better color scheme of these right here, which is great. And then the packaging as well, so very nice, like again, like a army builder, but really awesome. Okay, so another thing to note here is that, like I mentioned earlier, that you can kind of strip down these figures and mix and match accessories and like different armor pieces with whoever you want. So there's even like armor packs, which is really, really incredible, because if you look at the armory pack here, it does come with alternate heads, different armor pieces, different colored armor pieces, shields, different weapons, different blades, comes like scrolls and like chains and all this really, really awesome stuff. So even that little that big head sculpt in the middle kind of gives you like the Dilophosaurus from Jurassic Park. Both of these look absolutely incredible. So yeah, I hope to get, like, I need to get this entire line at some point. I have, I think, 3 out of 6 of this wave, so beautiful, beautiful, man. Like, this is just fantastic. And even the Huntsman's pack, very similar, has alternate heads and different headpieces, and even like animal bones, and more like, that's why it's called a Huntsman's pack. You got like skulls and different cloth pieces, and different head sculpts, and more just different you know, mixing and matching there. But I do love those head sculpts though. Those are what, oh yeah, so there you go. That's what makes it incredible. And you can see which characters can kind of coincide with these different packs by the coloring of these pieces. But it doesn't matter. You can still mix and match and create your own character, which is freaking fantastic. So even though that is wave 1, if I go to the convention exclusive, I'm trying to find, I guess they don't have that the other character that I'm looking for. But you can see on the website here, there's that one convention exclusive, which is, shoot, what is the name of this guy? Well, shoot, I'm actually forgetting the name. Give me one sec. I guess I gotta look this up because it's gonna kill me if I don't figure this out. It is, I have it here written down. It's like at the top of my head. The Shield of Dezera, there you go. I don't see like an actual product shot, like when I click on it I can't see it, but that is another fantastic figure, as it comes with a cape and additional accessories and different swords and stuff, so that's really cool. If we go to the single drops, we have another one called the Shadow Slate, which is another army builder, I suppose. This one is really, really cool because it has more of the brownish and black tones to the figure, similar as the other Slate figures, but just different colors. So again, more army building options, and you can see the different cloth pieces and the blades, and it's all stripped down. So that's really, really awesome. Fantastic. Lovely, lovely, lovely figures. It's beautiful. So all of wave 1 figures are just, you know, absolutely, like, they're breathtaking, man. They're just so beautiful. And one of the things I really love about Savage Crucible is that they also come with replacement feats, because the earlier versions of the figures, I believe, had a little hard time standing up. So their customer service was fantastic, as they sent these out to customers to, you know, have your figure stand better, and they gave you, you know, the same exact feet and coloring, just without the toe articulation. So they removed that aspect of it. But I never really had issues with it. I mean, sure, it fell down here and there, but that's just normal because of like vibration. But I never really had an issue with them. But otherwise, the feet bonus, you know, replacement feats is just absolutely incredible. So, and there's more things to look at here. I mean, we've already looked at the these two accessories of the armory pack and huntsman pack, but look at this. We also have weapons for the Slate figures in the packs as well. We have straps and necklaces. We have the Rhino Iguana, which is really cool, the hybrid head. Okay, so it's called the hybrid head. We have Krakus head, and then we have Crested head, which is really, really cool. And then we have, I guess we'll dive into wave 2 in the next video. So if you enjoyed part 1, I hope you guys will enjoy part 2. So make sure you give a like, give a subscribe, and stay tuned, because I will do part 2 in the next video, as part 2 will be wave 2.